Ever felt that hollow ache inside? That feeling of being completely empty? You know, that void where you feel like a crucial part of you is just gone? It's a heavy, confusing feeling, and it's easy to think it's a sign of weakness. But what if I told you that in the world of anime, emptiness is often the very first step toward finding incredible strength? Think about it. How many times have we seen our favorite characters hit rock bottom? They lose their family, their friends, their powers, their entire reason for living. Everything they built their identity on is stripped away, leaving them with nothing but a gaping void. Take Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. His world is shattered in the very first episode. He loses his home, his mother, and his sense of safety. He's left with nothing but grief, rage, and a profound sense of emptiness. Or think of Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. He loses his humanity, his social life, his ability to eat normal food. He's thrust into a world he doesn't understand, completely alone and hollowed out, and it's not just them. From Naruto, who grew up an outcast with a void of loneliness, to Guts from Berserk, who has lost more than any human should ever have to endure, this pattern repeats itself over and over. They are broken down, emptied of everything they once were. This is where the magic happens. In our lives, we often try to run from emptiness. We distract ourselves with social media, binge watching, junk food, anything to numb that feeling. We see the void as a problem to be filled as quickly as possible, a wound to be patched up, but anime teaches us a different lesson. It shows us that emptiness isn't a weakness, it's a space, it's a blank canvas. When you have nothing left to lose, you have everything to gain. When all the old labels, expectations, and attachments are gone, you are finally free to decide who you want to become. This is the critical turning point for these characters. They don't just magically feel better. They don't find a quick fix. Instead, they start to build. Brick by painful brick, they forge a new identity from scratch. Eren's emptiness is filled with an unshakable purpose to fight for freedom. He channels his rage and loss into relentless training and a singular goal. His void becomes the fuel for his fire. Kaneki, lost between the human and ghoul worlds, has to redefine his own existence. He grapples with his new reality and eventually finds his purpose in protecting those he cares about, bridging the gap between two warring species. He doesn't fill the void with what he used to be. He builds something entirely new within it. This process is never easy. It's a journey filled with pain, setbacks, and moments of despair. Characters like Thorfinn from Vinland Saga spend years living in an empty shell, driven only by revenge. His entire identity is consumed by it, but when that is taken away from him, he's left with an even deeper, more profound emptiness. It's only then, in that absolute nothingness, that he can begin to hear a new call, the call to build a land of peace, a purpose far greater than himself. The emptiness created the space for a new, more meaningful purpose to grow. It forces a period of introspection. Who am I without my job? Who am I without this relationship? Who am I without the things I thought defined me? These are terrifying questions, but they are also the most powerful questions you can ever ask. Anime shows us that the space created by emptiness is where true self-discovery begins. It's where you find out what you're really made of. When you have no external validation, no pre-written script to follow, you have to look inward. You have to decide on your own values, your own principles, your own reason for getting up in the morning. This is the essence of building a new identity. It's not about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. The emptiness provides the raw material, it's the fertile soil where the seeds of a new purpose can take root. So, how do we apply this to our own lives? How do we turn our own feelings of emptiness into a source of strength? The answer that echoes through countless anime is discipline. It's the one thing you can control when everything else feels out of control. When you feel hollow, you don't need motivation, you need discipline. You need to take action, even when you feel like doing nothing. Start small. For these anime characters, it often begins with physical training that push their bodies to the limit. This isn't just about getting stronger physically, it's about building mental fortitude. It's about proving to yourself, through action that you are not powerless. Every push-up, every swing of a sword, every step of a run is a declaration, I am still here, I am still fighting. Discipline is what bridges the gap between the empty person you are now and the purposeful person you want to become. It's the daily, consistent effort. Wake up at the same time every day, make your bed, go for a walk. Read a chapter of a book, learn a new skill. These actions might seem small and insignificant, but they are the building blocks of a new identity. They are tangible proof that you are actively filling your own void, not with distractions, but with substance you are choosing to build. Each disciplined act is a vote for your future self. It sends a message to your own subconscious that you are worthy of the effort. Think of it like this: your emptiness is a field. If you leave it alone, weeds of despair and apathy will grow. But if you practice discipline, you are actively cultivating that field. You are planting seeds of purpose, strength, and resilience. It's about creating a structure for yourself when you have none. This structure provides stability, it gives you a sense of control and forward momentum. You are no longer just floating in the void, you are navigating through it with intention. So the next time you feel that profound emptiness creeping in, don't run from it. Don't see it as a sign that you're broken. Instead, try to see it as anime sees it, as an opportunity. A blank slate, the empty space, is not your enemy. It's your canvas. It's the space you need to let go of who you were and start building who you want to be. It's a chance to ask yourself what truly matters. What kind of purpose do you want to fill your life with? What new identity do you want to forge? Don't wait for inspiration to strike. Don't wait to feel better. Fill that void with discipline. Choose one small, constructive action and do it. Then do it again tomorrow. Let that one action be the first brick in the foundation of your new self. Just like your favorite characters, you can rise from the ashes. You can transform your emptiness into your greatest strength. The void isn't the end. It's the beginning. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments which anime character's journey inspires you the most. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. See you next time.